Hey, how's it, guys? Welcome to another episode and another coverage of the Qatar World Cup of 2020. In this episode, we're covering England versus Senegal, which was, yeah, kind of a dominating match by England. We're going to get it right into it, and hopefully, the content is good. Before anything, I have to say thank you. As of date, today is the 3rd of December, and on that date, I hit the 2 subscriber margin. And I just want to say thank you to the people, or those 2 people that gave me a subscribe from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I owe you guys a McDonald's meal. I got you. I know it's somewhere in my close circle. If it's not in my close circle, give me on the comment section that you did subscribe. Let me give you something McFlurry on me. But until then, thank you so much for checking out the content, and then let's get right into it. Before anything, guys, give me a like, give me a subscribe, help it out. Let's help it grow. To the coverage. Today we're talking about England versus Senegal. Now, let me give you my predictions before the match. I don't know why I always give you my predictions before the match, after the match, but it is what it is. My prediction was England to win. I made a betway bet, so luckily I won that bet. England's odds were very high, so I didn't get much return. So versus Senegal, as much as Senegal had a really good run in the World Cup, I had to give it to England. England came into the World Cup dominating, already having I think this is their the third clean sheet within the campaign, the World Cup campaign. England is coming into this World Cup saying, hey yo, it's coming back home. And I'm believing that right now. The World Cup is just so open. I am not sure who can take it. I am not sure that it's just gonna be Argentina versus Portugal in the final. We could see England in the final, or France, or Croatia, because all teams are coming in with fire or with fire from the group stage upwards. There were even points within this match I could have thought that Senegal could have came back in, but unfortunately England's quality was a little bit up to par for them. So I got to talk about Jude Bellingham. He came in with the first assist of the game, assisting Henderson, and that was the lead for the World Cup, or their World Cup for the round of 16. But there was something interesting about that little assist he gave. All games, I just realized this right now, all games that Jude Bellingham has played within the World Cup, he has a goal involvement. All games that Jude Bellingham was playing within the Champions League, he has all goal involvement. This guy is really, really good. And I think what makes him really good is how he sees the game, how he sees the passes. He can see things a lot of other players cannot see, and he can make passes of which no one is seeing. He has the potential to become a master of passing. He's so great. He's one of my favorites, and I think he plays as a number 10. I don't know why he wears number 8, but I think he plays as a number 10, and he has to be my favorite number 10. An attacking midfielder who is just dominating right now, especially for his age. So let's go with it. And to top it off, I think we all know a lot of clubs are knocking on his door. We have Manchester United, Real Madrid, Liverpool, and who else? Chelsea as well. I don't know who he's going to choose, but I think all those clubs on the table, he's guaranteed to be the star man or a man around a project. So I can't wait to see his decision making or decision in terms of what club he chooses. But I won't lie, I would love to see him in Liverpool. I know Liverpool is missing a number 10, a pure number 10. They have a great number 8 with Thiago, who plays very good within the center. I don't like him going too deep in the attack or too deep in the defense. He's a very good number 8. He likes to play in the middle of the park, distributing passes. That's where he's very good at, and that's where I'll prefer Thiago at. And then having Jude Bellingham come coming up to push and giving the attack an option, that is where he will fit in with Liverpool. He's that good. That is what Liverpool, in my opinion, is missing. It's just that number 10 attacking midfielder. Because, like I said, Thiago, he plays a little deep. He likes the ball deep. He likes to distribute. He likes to make long balls and play through and etc. And there's nothing wrong with that. But then he needs a player to play attacking and to make, to finalize or to give the final pass to make it a goal. And that's where Jude Bellingham will fit in. Within Chelsea, hey, Nkunku and Jude Bellingham, interesting. I don't know how they will fit in, but it is an interesting one. But Jude Bellingham, unless you're going to play Nkunku, because they are targeting Nkunku and now they're targeting Jude Bellingham, I really don't see how they fit in one squad, especially with Nkunku. He's an attacking midfielder. Unless you're going to play him in the wing side, but that's just a waste of his talent. He's a number 10. Nkunku's number 10. He does play as an attacking midfielder. And having Jude Bellingham and Nkunku, it just makes no sense within the project. Rather have just somebody to play up front, the number 10, get somebody from number 8, and somebody to play defensive midfield. Just to connect those lines, But I'm not a Chelsea fan, so I'm not bothered. In Real Madrid, he's a final touch to that ending phase of Casemiro, Kroos, and Modric. He is that new touch, the final recipe for the new recipe or the new meal. Having Tchouaméni and Jude Bellingham and Valverde in one team, that is something spectacular. Maybe not Valverde. I'd rather have Valverde in the wings. Maybe I can say this: Tchouaméni, Camavinga, and Jude Bellingham. Now, that means Camavinga will have to play a little bit in the center and not go deep in the attack. But I think that's such a great combination play and a great number 3 potential. But Tchouaméni and Jude Bellingham already set. That's Real Madrid's 2 futures. And it's something I hope to see, but we'll have to wait for his decision. Now, Harry Kane, I have to say in this campaign, the World Cup campaign, the man's been pulling a good performance. Despite what one may believe, that he hasn't been scoring much. He hasn't scored any until today. But you have to admit, the way, if you watch how he plays and you see how he absorbs defenders, leaving room for Jude Bellingham to do his passes, leaving room for Raheem Sterling to not be marked, because he's absorbing the people to mark him. And I think that's what makes him such a great balanced team, is that there's somebody marking this person, leaving this guy free, and if they mark this guy, leaving this guy free. It's balanced, and it's equally balanced. It's not a situation where they can leave one player. No, if they leave Saka, that's bad. They can't leave Saka. They have to have a man on Saka. They have to have 2 men on Harry Kane. They have to have a man on maybe Rashford or Foden, whoever plays on that side, and another man in the midfield, just making sure Jude Bellingham doesn't play nasty. That's how balanced this team is. Everybody's threatening. Everyone has an ability to ask questions within the defense. So it's one of my favorite teams. Could it go home? Could it be back home? Heck, I think so. Coming into Harry Maguire. I have a lot of friends who support Manchester United, and I have to say they're not that much of a fan of the guy. The memes have been going out. But today's performance, today's match, if it says anything, let me ask this question. How come this man was very good in Leicester City and very good for England national team, but he's bad for Manchester United? To come to his defense, the problem may be Manchester United. I mean, Lukaku was in Manchester United, left to Inter Milan, performed GOAT status. I don't know. There comes a point where I think you have to see that, hey, I think Harry Maguire is not a bad defender. He can be seen as a world-class defender with a world-class squad. With a good enough squad, you can take the best out of him. But I think it just begs things. Like, let me put it like this: if Ruben Diaz didn't go to Manchester City and decided to go to Manchester United, do you think he would have performed better than Maguire? I highly doubt. I think he would have also a little bit slept up, and I think the culture of Manchester United needs a lot of fixing. And Harry Maguire kind of saved face in his performance in the World Cup, kind of making me see it's not him. Coming to Pickford. Heck, man. The guy is forever shouting. Like, the guy has a clean sheet, but he's yelling at somebody. I don't get. The guy is like... I can even hear him on the TV like, Maguire. Hey, man. But yeah, the guy's forever shouting. I don't get it. The guy needs to relax. He has a clean sheet. Relax. Be happy. But I think it shows his passion, and it shows how much he really wants it, and shows how much of a quality goalkeeper he is. Very good. Commands his defense. He wants the W. That's all you want from your goalkeeper. And if he shouts all day long, heck, it's fine as long as he's saving them goals. And look, let me give you my honest opinion about England right now. Could it go back home? I think so, man. I think so. Like I said, it's a very open World Cup. I don't know how it's gonna go, and I can't predict. Man, we could even see an England versus France. No, wait, they're facing France right now because they're on the other side. England versus Brazil, I think so. Yeah, we could see England versus Brazil in the final, or England versus Argentina. I think England has the potential to win. They went really deep within the Euros. They showed their qualities within the Euros, and they could show. I think they could even won the Euros if it wasn't for that foul that Italy made. As well as they could go deep here. They're already now in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. I don't think Southgate is a problem. I mean, think of it this way. In 2010, it was the squad for the 2010 England national squad was considered to be some of the most talented squad of England's history. You know, with Wayne Rooney of his prime, Frank Lampard. In fact, everyone sort of had a perception that England was going to win. But unfortunately, Spain won. But to that point, England has always typically had a very good squad, but they don't ever go deep within campaigns. But now with Southgate, he has some of the least talented squad. I mean, this squad is a lot less talented than the one of 2010. You know, that Frank Lampard and Wayne Rooney is on another level, but this is let me put it like this. It's a more youthful and less experienced squad. but yet again they're performing much better than that of the 2010 squad. This is the very same squad that went deep into the Euros, and now it's the very same squad that's going to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Southgate is not the problem. He is good. Give the man, the players, just give him the trust, give him faith, let him coordinate. He is managing well. He is playing his team well. And yeah, composure-wise, yeah, gotta give it to them. And I have to talk about Senegal, man. I wished I could have seen Sadio Mane play. Unfortunately, due to injuries, he's now out. It's kind of sad, but yeah, I know if he was playing, Senegal could have probably went a little bit deep, but yeah, we'll probably question England a little bit more. But that was it. Yeah, but I think they can remark this as a good run in the World Cup, and they can mark this as they had a good run within the AFCON, winning AFCON. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for your time and for watching this. Hopefully, like I said, I just want this thing to grow, to be better, and see how things develop. So give me a like, give me a subscribe, help it out if you do like it. And until next time, ciao.